just challenging the outer system would never suffice. It's rather a distraction. A complete revolution means an inner overhauling of the human being. Because we have always been restless. So the revolution which comes from restlessness is not out there somewhere. That restlessness is in here. In here. A complete revolution means an inner overhauling of the human being. That's what is needed. That does not mean that we should not challenge the outer systems. Yes, the outer systems too must be challenged. But just challenging the outer system would never suffice. It's rather a distraction. It's entertainment for the ego. It provides a kind of self-ingratiating consolation. You see, I'm not weak. I'm not a coward. I did something. And what did I do? I chased something on the outside. I'm not a coward. I'm not dishonest either. I chased something on the outside. And yes, obviously, we do want external change as well. Definitely. We don't want an external system in which women can't even come out with their hair flying. Mahsa Amini had to die for it. We don't want external systems in which basic social freedoms are curtailed. So obviously, external systems too must change. But external change is less than half the job done. A total revolution would mean the internal system has to change, and from that cleaned, renewed, refreshed inner point, great external systems would arise. We need not predict in advance what kind of external systems would arise. Maybe the need to have a strong structure, a binding architecture of a system would itself diminish. Maybe that's possible. It's possible that when the human being awakens, the very need to rely on an external architecture diminishes. Even that is possible. But that may diminish, that may not diminish, we do not know, and we need not bother about that. The more important thing is, let the revolution start from here and then proceed inside out. Our revolutions remain outside out. They don't even proceed outside in. They just don't touch the inner thing. Let the revolution start from the heart and then proceed to the streets and the systems and the parliaments. That's fine. You see, you and I are not outside what's going on. Let not the mental model be that Iran is there, China is there, Russia is there, US is there, Europe is there. Even the Indian political system is somewhere out there. The entire flow of all the revolutions in history is out there. And we are standing here, observing all of that. No. Today, we are having this discussion as a living response to what is happening across the world, right? So we are not outside of that. We are inside that. And this is the beginning of the inner revolution. Yes. When we see that as a species, as human beings, we have been restless all throughout history. Always. Why do you think that old man, that ancient one, chose to step out of the forest? Why did he take to farming? Why? And from farming, why did he come to industry? and from industry. Why did he come to the internet? Why? Because we have always been restless. Right? So the revolution which comes from restlessness is not out there somewhere. That restlessness is in here. In here. And we are seeing how we are coping with that restlessness. What are we doing? We are trying one external solution after the other. When you say, I want the kind of generative AI that is able to read even my heart and de facto act as my lover, even that is an attempted solution to inner restlessness. And we have tried all kinds of solutions. This entire edifice of culture and civilization and knowledge and economy and progress that we have built is nothing but a reaction to our restlessness. Sometimes it appears in the form of a political revolution. At other times it appears in the form of exploration of outer space. But the basic restlessness is the same. So far, so good. Should we not also see that the restlessness has not diminished? That we have tried virtually everything that we can try in the entire universe. Fundamentally. From here, we will only amplify what already exists. We will not do anything fundamentally different. And we have tried all of that. We have tried science, we have tried psychology, we have tried politics. We have tried organized religion. We have tried prosperity. We have tried various kinds of economic models. We have tried various kinds of relationships between human beings. We have tried all of that. And that is not succeeding. That is not succeeding. Now, what do I do as an individual? I am not just the human being standing here in front of you, X years old. I carry the weight of entire history. I am Homo sapiens. And I have been trying all kinds of treatments to my physiological restlessness since eternity. I am born restless. And I have been attempting this, entertainment, adventure, thrill, wars, mercy, you name it. Art, culture, science, I have been attempting everything. From the deepest kind of welfare to the biggest slaughters, I have been attempting everything. And I am still restless. So what should be the first honest thing to conclude? The external direction is not working out. Irrespective of what is done outwardly, the inner problem will not be solved. Somebody within the entire turmoil has to be seeing this, or at least honestly acknowledging this. All the external attempts that mankind makes are not succeeding. And that is what the man in the middle of the turmoil has to honestly see. We are not outside the happening. We are within the happening. Therefore, we must be able to see. We have been trying everything, but see where all that has brought us. The doomsday clock was very recently reset. I think just this month itself. And you know how far it is from catastrophe? How many seconds? Just 85 seconds. That is what all our external efforts and revolutions have given us. No other species eats away their own home, their own planet. We have done that. Look at the US. Look at how he has walked out of all climate deals. Look at how nations are again talking the language of nuclear testing and proliferation. Obviously, whatever the human being has done in the outward direction to gain peace, freedom, whatever, all the nice words, that has not succeeded. Far from succeeding, it has brought us to the very edge of disaster. Don't you see where we stand? Youngsters here, most of you, don't you know what the climate catastrophe means? You know that, right? Because you are the ones to face the consequences in your lifetime. Very debilitating consequences, very unprecedented consequences. That's what the external strife has done. And once you see that, what do? You say, wait. Before I take a step in this direction or annul this and move in this direction, I must first of all know who the mover is. Otherwise, the fact is I have tried all 360 degrees. There is no direction that the human being has never tried. We have tried everything, and yet we remain discontented within. Therefore, now I need to try out the only direction that still remains to be tested. And which direction is that? The inner direction. Who am I? Who am I? And why am I so restless? Do I even know where I am coming from? Why must I be a slave to my opinions, or likes, or desires? Do I have in me to go to the root of my own instincts? Right? And a revolution, external disorder, is a great place to let these reflections be invoked within you. There was the culling war, and that served as a mirror to Ashoka, because he sat there and said, no. I'm seeing what is happening. I cannot deny it anymore. The consequences are right there in front of me, and this won't work. Therefore, he was forced to turn within. So a new system came up. Did Ashoka resign? Did he run away to the jungle? No, he still remained the emperor. But the very nature of the empire changed. He still remained the emperor, but the whole imperial posture changed. And that's how a new system arises. When you honestly look at the devastation all around you and say, I have tried out everything, and this is not the way it's ever going to work. Maybe I have not tried out everything in my own limited lifetime, but when I look at the history of mankind, every possible thing has been tried out, and this is not the way it will work out. And then you say, Dhammam Sharanam Gacchami. That's the way. And that does not mean, I repeat, that you have to abdicate the throne. That does not mean that you have to run away from the campus. That simply means that the normal, territorial emperor called Ashoka becomes Ashoka the Great. He still remains the emperor. He still uses technology. He was still sending out missions and missionaries, but not to conquer, to enlighten. Do you get this? I'm not saying one has to copy Ashoka's system or any other system. What I'm saying is something beautiful arises from self-knowledge. What its nature would be, we cannot predict. But what is certain is we can dismiss that which is surely not succeeding. What is not succeeding? The outer revolutions, the outer efforts. Let us conquer new continents. When we cannot conquer new continents, we want to conquer new planets. Let us have more to eat. In having more to eat, we have wiped out 75% of wildlife from the forests. You all know that, right? The rate of extinction of species, 100 times more than the natural rate. It is obvious, it is common sense to see that the external movement, that the external hustle is very counterproductive. And that's when you see that the inner revolution is needed. Sitting in the middle of the chaos, sitting at the center of the ruins, and seeing it all fall and collapse all around you. That's when there is this unmistakable realization, this won't work out. Not on moral grounds, very practical grounds. This is not succeeding. This is not working out. Something else needs to be attempted. Yep. Just download the Acharya Prashant app. And there you go to the community section. And you have live testimonials streaming in at the rate of 1 every 5 minutes. I'm seeing lives change in thousands, if not millions, every day in front of my own eyes. We are doing it.
Right.
We have actually done it.
Join the community of more than 2 lakh participants on the Acharya Prashant app. Your first month is completely free. You'll get full access to Gita Mission. On the app, you will get regular live sessions, daily exclusive conversations with Acharya Prashant, access to the vibrant Gita community, wisdom exams, curated news, audiobooks, quotes, and much more. Search Acharya Prashant on Google Play Store or Apple App Store and download now.